sports already?
Hell
man.
yeah.
Oh, boy, man. I'm so happy I didn't pay for this pay-per-view. Because every time it happens, I'm like, shit. I lost another 50, lost another 60, lost another 70. I think this one was like 80. It might have been $79.99, this one.
Yeah.
He tried to get us one last hurrah. Like, he's learning the Mayweather steps, but Mayweather's winning when he does it. You know what I'm saying? And ever since he took that Mayweather L, he'd been like, this is all a money grab.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep just getting this money grab. But Mayweather's like, niggas supposed to win. If you go follow the cheat code, you got to follow through. I know I beat you, but after me,
that's
you know
a
what
fact.
I mean? But this McGregor nigga, man, is his ankle shattered?
Man, so I'm still waiting to get the full injury report and all that shit, but it looked bad. It looked bad. Like, he was making great contact with the kicks, and I was like, okay, like, McGregor's coming with the power early, and then it looked like one of the kicks, it was just a little too much, and then when he stepped back to step on that foot, his shit just rolled, man. And I think every basketball player saw that shit and said, ooh, I've been there.
With ankle support.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's rough. That's a real rough one. But for the part 3, man, he unfortunately couldn't do it. Now, so I was on the road, unfortunately, but when I actually, something told me, like, let's check Twitter, like 12:45. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, let me just see what's going on. Checked in and saw the clip. He come back on the ankle, bend it nasty. I'm like,
man.
now I'm curious, but I saw him fighting, like, not fighting, but I talked to the judge, like waving doctor thing.
Yeah.
Him getting away from a doctor TKO, does that help his record somehow? L to the L, no?
The L is a L. It's a doctor stoppage. So it's not technically like Dustin beat him, but the way Dustin was hitting him,
he would have beat him eventually.
Yeah, like he was going to go down eventually. Something bad was going to happen at some point. You know what I mean? But other than that, UFC 264 was good. There was a lot of great fights, some really good knockouts. Some fights went the distance that were really good too. But it was disappointing, man.
Yeah.
First round.
It was one of the prelims I caught. I didn't catch the name. It was the big black dude and the big white guy. It was prelims, like two strong heavyweight almost looking kind of dudes.
Yeah.
Like, for some reason I thought the black guy was just gonna get him. The white guy looked a little scared. And then white guy swung one. Then he hit him. He caught him he caught him right after. Your boy hit the ground. I said, I grabbed my face on some Home Alone shit. I was like, yo, I don't think he's getting up, Roger. Like, yo, it was terrible.
Yeah.
Then I had to bounce, but that was the last one I saw. It was, I just thought it was going to go the other way. And I'm like, if the fights is like this, the prelims and the heavyweight might be all right, but I ain't catching no more, so.
Yeah, nah, man. That's the thing about MMA. Like, it doesn't matter what the guy looks like. Anybody gets lucky. Like, if you swing, you catch a dude in the right spot, these dudes be having glass chins, bro.
Yeah. Roy Jones said everybody that, but yeah. Oh man. But the whole doctor stoppage back from before. Is he really trying to get like a fourth match? There's no such thing as a fourth match, right?
He's gonna try. And he may have a case. I mean, you do want to see them actually fight. You hate to see an injury just end the fight. Like it's always gonna be like a question.
Because technically the only real fight they had was the second one, and Porier won. I mean, the first one was
the first one was a
knee
fight.
hit. It was a knee hit out the gate, no, to the face.
Ooh, no.
It didn't go to the finish, did it?
I think it went. I think the first one. I'm not sure if it was a finish, but it was a full fight. Like he didn't get him out.
I thought
with
McGregor won second. Who he won second with the flying knee at the
flying knee? Oh no, you're talking about Game Bread. What's this guy's name? Damn, I'm mad. I can't think of his name right now.
Yeah, I thought it was his.
That's the other cat with the ponytail.
Copy. Okay, I thought that was his first fight with him. That's why the rematch was so big. Cause I was like, he really ain't fight him. Okay, my bad. My bad, y'all. Totally wrong. I gotta get my UFCs up. But man. I don't know if I want to see a full fight. Even if it is advertised, they do the whole spiel. I think McGregor's done, man. I don't think he bounces back to this. Not this one.
Hey, listen. It's gonna be another money grab if it happens, and
nasty work.
I just hope Connor brings it, because if Dana White makes that happen, because Dustin wants his title. You know what I mean? Right now he's the interim champ. or whatever the fuck they gave him. He needs a title shot.
Yeah, he's been number one for a while, right? And
Yeah.
I don't know what the champion's doing, but he was definitely talking shit.
Yeah.
I saw in between rounds, like.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I wish him the best. I hope he gets to get that chance for the chip.
Facts.
And I hope McGregor. I know he might fight Jake Paul, man. Jake Paul he made a funny chain with him. I don't know if you got to see it. He made like a whole $100,000 chain.
He was sleeping.
Yeah, from the first round. Like, these niggas got money.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just get this whole pendant of you dying in a UFC ring, and then offer you $50 million and all. It's nasty.
Yeah.
It's nasty out there, man. But while LeBron wilding out, man.
Yo, man. LeBron, like any other father, was out there defending his kid. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, you got one job, fam. Announce the game. Don't bring me up. You know what I mean? This is his game. What you bringing me up for?
I get. All right, so my name's on the building. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, all right, technically my name is on the building, but my son ain't getting calls because of that shit. And everybody else who last name ain't James looking around yeah, he right. Yeah, but you know, LeBron do get calls in LA, and when he was in Cleveland, and when he was in Miami, when he was there. But whatever. I don't know, man. But I appreciate the gym dad doing the gym dad thing, like wilding out the ref. That's your job. Regardless, that's just a funny reason to do it.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? He don't play about his. Like any other father. That's why when like people were trying to blow it up, it's like, listen, I want to catch you on that Saturday at that soccer game, and you ain't getting in nobody's face. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Like, he's still his son should be allowed to be him, get his own rep on his own, and not be associated because of his father. You know what I mean?
It's a big shoe to fill, you know what I'm saying? It's a big shoe to fill. That's why Marcus Jordan just said, yo, man, I'm going to sell my dad's shoes really good. With some exclusives. You know what I mean? Because I can't do 6 ships. I can't keep up with 6 minutes with the man. So I'm not going to try to hope. But I don't know. It's going to work out. Brian is doing good.
Yeah, man. Definitely. Yeah. So,
this one hurts, man. This is the whole team.
Because
we was just talking about it.
Yeah, we just gave her flowers. And it was literally, I think, maybe a day or two after we dropped the July 1st episode?
Might have been the 3rd or 4th or something. It was fucked up, man.
Yeah, man.
But, Sha'Carri Richardson, man, she officially will miss the Olympics after the United States American Track and Field refused to pick her up for the 4x100-meter relay. The ban was set to end the day before the relay event, but even in light of that, they still chose not to sign on the Richardson bandwagon due to the weed ban.
Yeah.
React, man. Talk to me, because like, you know what I'm saying? That's like, people are gonna it's just weed. You to death, but you're a United States athlete right now. You know what I'm saying? If Michael Phelps taught you nothing, like, no matter how good you are, if you do this, we're gonna have to give you a pow. You know what I'm saying? So, what does she do now? Like, does she continue?
I mean, honestly, I get it. The rules are in place because of whatever they thought we would do in the sport. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, weed has never made anybody want to go run a race at all. No. But to the point of the rules being the rules, I give her credit for being accountable. And I think she keeps going. She learned. It'll make her better going forward. And she'll be an even bigger role model now. Because she has a relatable issue that most people have, which is, I want to smoke weed, but still do my job.
Be an athlete,
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us out there have jobs where we cannot participate in the ganja. So, you know what I mean? It's not easy.
But she knew. Like, you know this drug test, right?
Yo, man, sometimes you just think you can get away with shit.
Like, I don't think J.R. Smith ever got suspended for weed, and everybody knew. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, he probably kept that piss on his tuck.
Oh, he might have been.
Probably kept the clean piss on the tuck, man.
She should have reached out to J.R. Quick stat. Like, I got a test coming up. You know somebody? Where you at? He's like, I got you, man. I got you.
But it was cool. Anthony Mackie was having fun with it at the ESPYs. And, she got recognized. And there was some cool interaction with her and the baby behind the scenes.
She got a kid, right?
Who?
Wait, what the baby?
The baby, the rapper.
Oh, I'm about to say, she got a kid. Is she really a role model?
Nah, yeah. But kudos to Sha'Carri, man. Hey, listen, we all got life lessons that we had to learn growing up.
Yes.
You know what I mean? The rules are the rules, but fuck them though. They need to change that shit.
Yeah, man. It's legal in half the U.S., man. Let me compete, man. I think what she did, it was a legal substance, but a home state anyway.
Yeah, that should be having a slant, baby.
Having a big slant, man. but some positive female athlete news, man. Sue Bird, man. Man, that's a milestone. That is a milestone.
Yes, man. So Sue Bird, the league's all-time assist leader in the WNBA, has become the first player to reach 3,000 assists.
That's big.
Dope.
That's big.
Dope.
That's big because she's feel like she's still first generation WNBA. She hasn't really left the game. She's there from the beginning, like, you know what I mean. But her longevity, being able to do that, as like, it took Jason Kidd a minute, like, you know what I'm saying. So Sue Bird, congrats, man. Kudos to you. You appreciate it.
And there's a picture where they compared her career. I think this picture is probably like 2 years old. Is her career and LeBron's damn near identical, but their wage was completely off the charts.
Yeah, I can imagine.
You know what I mean?
I don't even want to know the figures. Like, I can imagine.
200, 300%. Like, it's insane. So, but that's for a whole nother podcast. So, but what I love about Sue Bird right now is she has a commercial where the guy gets to the gate and rings the bell. He's like, "What's the code?" She's like, GOAT.
She's just like, could have just said goat, man.
But it's funny. He shrugs and he says, "Goat." I should have knew that.
My bad. Apologies. The Amazon order's on the way. That's dope. Well, yeah, congrats, Sue, man. Keep pushing.
Yes, man. Yes.
Do you think with her having this high IQ as far as that, do you think she gets into coaching when she's all said and done, or that's too soon?
Oh, maybe. You know, they always say point guards make great coaches. You know what I mean? So it's really about her. I would like to see her. Hey, I would like to see her aim bigger and own a team. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
no reason why you can't do first. You know what I mean? It always takes one. You know what I mean? Once they start slaying the blueprint, it's easy to follow.
Yeah, I hope she goes like the Genie Bus route. You know what I'm saying?
What's happening? Let's swing over to the NBA.
Oh, NBA. So, of course, we know the NBA Finals are happening right now. Right now, it's 2-1. By the time this show airs, it may be 2-2, 3-1. Who knows? But we're going to talk about the coaching moves, right? So, the Dallas Mavericks went with Jason Kidd. Good old point guard, man. Actually won his first title with this team as a player. So it's cool to see him come back as a head coach. And the even more interesting thing is their new GM is going to be former Nike exec Nico Harris.
Now, how do you, I guess you understand the value of money and what it can do for your company, but I didn't see the jump from being an executive at, a major sports and, endearment kind of thing directly to a GM position. So, I thought it's usually like homegrown, those positions. That's why I'm a little nervous.
So, because Mark Cuban is over there, I'm pretty sure he knows something that we don't. And this will all make sense after they start making their moves.
Okay.
I trust Mark Cuban.
Yeah. All right. He might be the first one to space, too.
Yeah.
All right.
Branson. We're going to talk about that in another episode.
Chauncey Billups. Oh, the Blazers are picking him.
Yes, man. So, last episode we talked about Becky Hammon potentially being a choice, Juwan Howard dispelling rumors, and I think it was also Mike D'Antoni. So, yes, Chauncey Billups officially gets the job, but now the key thing here is they are asking, should Damian Lillard stick around and give Chauncey a year, or should he bolt to L.A.?
Dang, man, you can't. I wouldn't put another year into this franchise, unfortunately. Unless they got some players I can pass the ball to and put more as many points as I'm putting up on there.
Yeah.
I don't care what coaching staff walk in here. Like I need other bodies on the court, obviously. You know what I'm saying? I'm a seasoned vet now at this point. I know how to put points on the board, but I need more people to do it with me. I need more of a team effort.
Yeah.
And it's your rookie year, bro. I don't need you to try. I don't need you to try and run thoughts on me right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. He still got to get. Hopefully, go to LA or New York. He still got to get out of there, though.
Yeah, I think he should stay, man. I think there's something special about a player that sticks around. And if you look at the two teams in the finals right now, Giannis, Devin Booker, those are poster childs for for guys who stuck around with a team, because Book could have booked it. Like,
what was his book? Was this 4th year, 5th year?
I think this is probably his 4th or 5th year.
Well, still kind of young, behind the ear, kind of NBA like. You know, I mean, Damian. I think he got a decade in already. I feel like.
No, yeah. I mean, hey, listen. I'm just saying. I think it's something special about sticking with a team. We see a lot of players jump just to win a ring, and Damian don't seem like that type of guy. He seems like he wants to get it out the mud.
Yeah, I remember 2-3 years ago he was talking, I'll never do that big super team shit.
You know what I'm
saying? So to hear him even like interest, like the little feeding the media pictures and shit, it's cool to see. But I don't. Yeah, like you said, I don't think he leaves though. I want him to, but I don't think he's gonna leave. I think he's just such a stand-up guy.
They gotta buckle down and say, Dame, what do you think you need? Because we know you can score. Mm-hmm. So, and we know CJ can score. But what do you guys really need to get over the hump? And if you ask me, they need a knockdown shooter and defender. They need a 3D guy.
Somebody that does both, or the two people that could...
3 and D guy. A guy that can knock down big shots and lock up the offense's best guy on the other end.
Sounds expensive.
Yeah. Yeah. Yo, listen, restructure your contract. This is where you learn about your business. If you want, like, let's not act like Dame needs the money, right?
Yeah.
He needs a chip.
This is true.
You know what I'm saying? But restructure your contract, CJ. Y'all free up some money and see what the market looks like.
See the talent that he is, like, I know he's like, I deserve top dollar at what I do. Mm-hmm. And so, if I had a chip or two under my belt and we still trying to get more of these things, then I'm willing to restructure my contract. That's but until, I mean, like Tom Brady, like the ultimate goal as far as, I don't think he really restructured to like his 4th, 5th ring. Mm-hmm. He's like, hey man, I'm not quarterback in the league, I had better for a little bit. But if I get more of these though, we're going to be real rich. You know what I'm saying? And every year, like, he was going to Tampa. He's like, listen, I don't need all this money. Get that crazy receiver dude. I need him with the wild haircut. Get the other guy, the tight end that I really need, the expensive dude. Like, he had his whole squad. He had Gronk. But you restructure after you win and get your top dollar. It's tough to not go for broke, but move the money around and you're still trying to figure something out. Oh, man, it hurts, man. But it's the only way it's going to get more people, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, because other than that, the only place you go where it's not a super team is the Knicks. But then you got to hope that they're willing to spend money. And they, and you still probably got to sign a certain type of contract so that you could get it.
Hopefully, yeah. Like, he might go to the Knicks, hopefully. I hope Webby go. He's going to want the big money, but he has to put it on the back end somehow, just so they got to get 2 years of decent salary cap. But shout out to Chauncey, though, man. Hope he make it work.
Yeah, for real, man. And then over in my Celtics, we hired Ime Udoka. Now, a lot of y'all are probably looking at us right now like, who the fuck is that? Right?
I was just about to ask you, who the fuck is that?
So, Udoka actually played basketball. I remember him on the Spurs when Tim Duncan was running the league with Greg Popovich, Tony Parker, Ginobili, those names. Mm-hmm. So he was actually a part of a few of those championships. And he was a really good defender. I don't know much about his coaching prowess, but I believe he was an assistant coach for a while with the Nets. And I think this was before, what's his name came in there, Steve Nash.
Gotcha.
So it's going to be interesting to see what he brings to the table. I know they interviewed Jason Tatum, and he's like, hey, with new moves always comes like a new vision, and it's exciting. He said all the right things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think he's just more excited because Brad Stevens is now up in the office, and Brad Stevens has a really good IQ as far as coaching. I don't know about him being the new GM or president of basketball operations, I should say. So we'll see what happens, man. But shout out to Udoka, man. Congratulations.
Who's I know they just shipped your boy off. Who's he got to work around as far other than Tatum and as far as the roster over there in Celtics now?
Oh yeah, I mean he's still got Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart. That They have that rookie Williams that had a really good year. They had another guy off the bench. Like, they got a good core over there.
Okay.
I don't know who they're going to bring in at point guard. I think they made that move because they saw the Damian sweepstakes out there.
Yeah. Just in case.
So we'll see, man.
Yeah. Like, I'm a fan when, like, new coaches do have, like, decent, you know what I mean, foundation on the squad to put something good together. Like, you know what I mean, the whole Steve Kerr going to Golden State.
Yeah.
After, you know what I mean, the layup from your man who's announcing now, unfortunately, you know. It was good to see it, but, like, you know what I mean? Like you said, that's a backtrack with Chauncey. Like, if he goes and then Dame leaves, he's going to be like, shit. Like, I had some plays ready for that boy.
No,
but,
yeah,
I hope
man,
it works
I'm
out there, too.
Yeah.
Orlando got somebody else, too?
Yeah, man. So Jamel Mosley, he's the new coach over there. I hope it works out, man. Orlando is sad because they used to be such a dominant name in the NBA, not like for championships, but they were exciting.
Yeah.
You think of the Rashard Lewis's, Dwight Howard in his prime, Shaq, of course, Penny.
Shit, McGrady had a little stunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they haven't had a real like representation in a while, and they can't seem to keep the guys they draft. I mean, look at
not to sound cheesy, but has Orlando lost the magic?
Yeah, man. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. But the real question I have in this segment of the NBA is Becky Hammon is still out there waiting. Her resume speaks for itself, from a player to being an assistant coach to being the first female to coach an NBA game. So I would just like to know what's the criteria that she's not meeting. And I like what she said in an interview. She said, I don't want to be chosen, to make headlines for being the first female. I want to be chosen because I'm the best for the job, for the qualifications that I have.
It's not about a pay cut, but would she be willing to have a position cut if there are, head coaching or any franchises willing to give the head coaching helm? Does she accept another assistant role?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like,
I think she stays with Pop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what's the difference? Honestly, I would love to know the criteria, because I'm not saying that anybody that has gotten hired so far is, not worth it, but
Chauncey wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chauncey, I love you. I know you're big shot Billups. We love you over here, man. But you wasn't qualified compared to Becky.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Because anybody who could get Rasheed Wallace and Ben Wallace to play on the same team and take out Lakers in their prime, I might give him a job. I might give him a job.
He got it. You know what I mean?
That early 2000s Lakers squad was no joke, man.
There was nothing to
fuck with.
That
2004 Lakers squad, like,
nothing to fuck with.
If Chauncey's not on that team, they probably don't win.
Big shot for sure. No, they don't. They don't.
You know what I'm saying?
You need a lot of those big shots. Actually.
Yeah.
I don't, like you said, there's no point in moving on if what she has is a good thing, but if she gets offered more money to do the same thing, you think she takes it?
I don't know. I think she likes the fact of what Popovich brings, and say he steps down. Because I could see Greg doing some shit like that. Like, really? Nobody's going to hire her? Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'll go up into the GM office. She can take my job. I could see Pop doing something just like that. And then the Spurs win a chip. Just so he, you know what I mean?
And that's a story. That's a story.
Yeah.
I like to see that. Pop said, I only leave if you make her the coach.
Yep.
So then I'm going to be here, and I want more money.
That's it.
No? Cool. Give it back. I'm out
Hell
here.
yeah.
My person I trust with the job. That'd be dope. And then she has 10 years start. After that long tenure, that'd be a good storyline for her. That'd be super dope.
Because technically, he would have the leverage. He can strong arm her into that position if he takes either the president of basketball operations or GM. That's an easy. He's like, yep, she's the coach.
Who knows who knows the system better than she does right now?
Exactly. Yeah.
That'd be dope. All right, we'll see what happens.
Yes.
Also, I got actually a couple opinions, but some early NBA Finals news had happened, unfortunately, without Rachel Nichols.
Yeah.
She would no longer work as a sideline reporter for the NBA Finals, but she was replaced by Malika Andrews. But the change came after the New York Times had reported that Nichols, who is white, suggested that a black colleague, Maria Taylor, had been selected for a marquee job, which was her job in turn, because of her race. ESPN has been trying to deal with that undercover scandal kind of thing for months, but it was a telephone call in her personal hotel room that got recorded some time ago. I think it's during the bubble time, and an exec or some sort of editing lady shipped out that audio to Maria at the time. In turn, ESPN let that girl go, who was working the digital end of that, who sent the recording, and since then it kind of been business as usual. There was some chit chat about what's going on, but I love Maria Taylor.
Yes,
I feel like I'm about to bash her. I love Maria Taylor. She's doing an awesome job. She's more qualified for the job, and I'm not siding with the white lady. But
oh shit!
But if she had a contract to do these NBA finals, and if the company was feeling pressure to be more diverse, and it happened to see a more diverse, more qualified person to do the job, I'm struggling a little bit as to what the right approach to that is. I mean, there's no reason why they can't do it together.
Right.
Like, we're still honoring her contract, and we're still giving the up and coming gun a shot at the big stage. I just don't know if there's some other friction maybe between the two where they weren't allowed to come together. But I think she might have a case. Like, she may be able to bring them to court.
So this is a struggle for every company. How do you have diversity hires without missing out on the right person for the job? And we've talked about this before, so this is like a great subject. So the issue here isn't what was the best thing to do or how do you do it. The question is to Rachel, what's the issue for the question? Like, what caused you to think that was the thing to say? Because she works for the company. She can easily go to any of the heads and say, hey, so we are hiring for certain positions for diversity. There's nothing wrong with that. That should be the goal. Because if you look at most companies, right, if you really want a diverse atmosphere, a lot of it starts at, the simplest, like, data entry. It starts at the smallest level. The question is why? Well, because most of the people who are in the elevated positions are white. So, of course, they want to be the first considered when a new position opens up. So how do we start putting black, brown, indigenous people of color in those positions unless we save certain positions just for people who are from those ethnicities? If Rachel Nichols, who's been with the company for a long time, didn't understand the process of that or why it was important, then this is exactly why she lost her spot in the finals. Because she is a part of that problem. And when other white people who don't understand it or are on the side of we don't like affirmative action hires, when they hear stuff like this, it lets them say, okay, good. We're still in there. They're not going to take over yet. We still have people in power who think just like us.
For sure. It was
what I'm
peek
saying?
behind the curtain as to what people in power on that side of the fence, how they really feel about a situation. It's just, I'm just nervous because even with that, in that light of it, she still may have a case in court due to contract purposes.
Oh, yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? That's the only thing I'm just like, not that she was wrong. She's worried about her job security, like anybody would, regardless of color. But she's like, yo, if I got contract to be, what my job is for X amount of time, and my parent company is feeling pressure to uplift or bring up, as they should. It shouldn't be a new rule to do it. They should have always been doing it, but it seems it's something that they're integrating as of late. If my job is in jeopardy now because of that, how am I supposed to feel? Like, it's not like I'm pretty sure it's not like it's a black-white thing for her. I'm pretty sure she doesn't hate black people. I heard a wild rumor in the bubble about her and another NBA player. But even if it's another white lady, I think she would still have the same argument.
So if she loses her job, then yes. I think
she
right
now...
She
lost it. It's gone.
She lost it?
Rachel Nichols?
I thought they just removed her from the finals.
What's after the finals? It's the final.
Well, she's on the what's that show? The Jump?
You seen it? Jalen Ben Jacoby got that too. That's that 4:00 spot.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe they just got her off screen for now.
She ain't tweeted or nothing.
Oh, I don't know. That's her personal tweet. If she's not tweeting right now, then that's on her. I thought they just removed her from the finals. I didn't know that they took her off the jump and all that as well.
Like the first couple of days, I know they swapped out the show with the Jalen and Jacoby show for the 4 o'clock slot. I believe she has a morning slot also, but I haven't been able to catch. I'll have to do some research, double check. But I remember that first couple of days, it was a little sensitive. And they took off that slot.
It's to lay low, man. Yeah, man. You got to lay low after you get busted doing some shit or saying something.
All she does is basketball. So they take her after the fight. If it gets to a game 7 and you don't see her, you don't know the next time you're gonna see her.
Nah. You're probably not gonna see her for the rest of the finals.
That's rough.
She's on a media hiatus until they figure out what's the best way to reintroduce her. And I agree with the people who did not like the fact that they threw Richard Jefferson and who was the other guy?
Kendrick
Perkins in there to be a part of that. They had it should have been her by herself.
Face just made center screen. I got something to say to the people.
Yeah,
we'll be right back.
Yeah,
and then come back to the regular.
That's it. Yeah,
optics, man. It's all about optics.
Yeah, because
that was the brothers was not it.
Yeah, that was an awkward position to put Richard Jefferson and Kendrick Perkins in because they don't want to go in on her, but at the same time,
that was wrong.
Yeah, you got what you.
Yeah, that was wrong. Bitch. You should have did that shit.
You know what I'm saying? You got what you deserved. You know what I mean? I don't know, man.
I don't know. Yeah, but I don't know. Sensitive, man. But shouts to Maria.
Yes.
Maria Taylor. I still want her and Taylor Brooks to do some Taylor Talk show or something like that. They're just two beautiful, talented women in the sports field, and I want to see them do more things together if they could. Just because they got the name Taylor.
And I like her response. It was classy as shit.
Super.
Classy.
Super. But
all right.
What else was happening to be? I think I'm here for the NBA for the nasty news. Let's go to what happened in the NCAA?
NCAA, man. So as of July 1st, NCAA athletes will be able to profit from their name, image, and likeness.
Finally.
You know what I mean? The game has officially changed. So if any of you are old like Kenny and myself.
Yeah. My red shirt knee ain't really what it used to be anymore.
You know what I mean? You remember the old NCAA basketball days when you could play with the guy as his number in the basketball game.
It was nasty.
But you couldn't see his name. You could buy his jersey, pay to see him play, and those athletes got nothing.
No.
That has officially changed. So now, what does that mean for old NCAA athletes who had records stripped, banners taken down, trophies taken back? What does that mean for them? And as we have up here, Reggie Bush was the first one to go out there and say, I want my Heisman back and I want my records back.
Because remember, he was only in trouble for selling his likeness.
Yes.
He assumed he owned it to some extent. Crazy him, right? He's like, yo, these is my jerseys and this maroon. Maroon. This is me, bro. Like,
that's right.
I'm the one jumping over these lines, putting my life and body on the line every day.
Yep.
Y'all not giving me good lunch meals. Like,
that's
my
facts.
lunch tickets is funny.
Facts.
I mean, I'm out here selling my ass on these streets just to get through. My family, my mom's got the Hummer yet. I ain't get to the league.
Facts.
I don't know how the King did it, but whatever.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? But
yo.
Yeah, he was the first one to really get dragged through the mud on that. You know what I mean? I know there was players here and there that did it, but he really got dragged through the mud for it back then. Yeah. Pete Carroll, they did something fucked up too.
And he bounced just in time too. Yeah, he bounced to the NFL right on time.
He said, how many jerseys you sold, Reg? I thought you sold a couple.
They gave Pete the heads up. He was
that boy sold a couple $100. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
I hope Seattle
they give him everything he's earned. But I am curious to know how far back they would retrograde that as far as payment, so to speak. You know what I mean? How do you cut up that? We made $4 billion in player sales at the year 2003.
Right.
Whatever the top 5 jerseys were that sold. Like, do they get nothing from that year now? How's that? Does it just start today? You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
That's nuts, man.
Yeah, I just know whoever has to do that math, good luck. Whoever has to cut that check, it's gonna hurt. But yeah, man. So shout out to all the college athletes. You see, Master P's son got that $2 million contract.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope.
You know what I mean? So that was great for him. Listen, yo, athletes, man, it's your time.
Sean, man,
it's your time.
Sure
And then even and then Jalen was talking about the Fab Five need their shit back. Because remember with Chris Webber?
Yeah.
This
nigga sold through the roof. Like,
yeah.
Now I'm curious to know, like, how's this go with the brands that capitalized on that? Not just the NCAA. Nike was there too. You know what I'm saying? Everybody played a part. So
that's right.
Oh man, that's gonna dig in the pockets, son.
Yeah, and they got it. Mm-hmm. They got it. I hope y'all got that slush fund.
Now, I know this is NCAA, but you know, as it trickles down, they're gonna start having high school situations for the kids that go straight to the league. You know what I mean? That's St. Vincent's jersey, sold in green, gold, white, all sizes. Some down to the knees, some fitted.
That Lower Marion, Vanessa Bryant coming for them coins,
I want
man.
my monies, like I want my burgundy bills, like you know what I'm saying? But it's just gonna be a ripple effect. But I'm happy it's happened. Yeah, it's gonna be out of hand when that one junior kid.
Listen, I mean, I get that they're providing a resource for kids to potentially make a lot of money if they make it to the league, but the key point is if.
No guarantee, man.
If. Like, even the local league, like, you know, for my Flatbush dudes, man, FYA, just to get a shirt was 20 bones.
Yeah.
$20.
Yeah.
And I didn't even guarantee that you was going to get a lot of run because they was going to play the better kid on the team regardless.
You was just guaranteed a spot on the bench.
That's it.
At a Bearman. Hopefully we may not.
That's
rough. That was
real.
Rough, man.
If they make it, if they bring it down to that level, Coach Screen, I'm coming for my $20.
Oh shit! See,
Let me stop, man.
I know some one shirt.
Let me stop, man. Shout out to Screen, man. FYI, it was dope. Yeah, man. So as we move along, boxing. So it was supposed to be the third matchup,
correct,
between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, but unfortunately, Fury got diagnosed with COVID, so now the fight has been delayed to October 11th. So now it's funny because the same thing happened with Teofimo Lopez. He got diagnosed with COVID leading up to his fight. So right now it just looks like they're both healthy, so that's the good thing.
Did you hear about Tyson Fury's one of his old sparring partners though, from not long ago?
Nah.
He came out stating that he feels Tyson should be banned of all stripped of all his current medals.
Why?
He's got some dirt on him, man, and he's not willing to tell people. But he says, "Hey, I know some things, and I just think this man should be stripped of his medals." I don't know how far this goes. I don't know if it's drug related. I really wish he wouldn't put that inkling out there for people because everybody's kind of like, "Damn, a sparring partner? He really knows him." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just curious to know what is gonna unfold, but it never sounds good when someone's holding that kind of information over your head and making it public at that. So we'll see, Tyson. Hold your head though.
Yeah, I don't know. That sounds just like some salty shit.
I hope so.
Like,
better be salty.
Because like if I got you, I'm using that as leverage to get paid. Like there's no reason for me to announce.
Now, do you get paid more for holding it? I'll pay more for the story, telling it.
I think you get paid more for the story and telling it. Because obviously, like, if this was really extortion, you go right to Ty's people and say, listen, man, remember that thing with the people back then in the place?
Maybe he did that. It's a man, you.
So then at that point, but then at that point, if you got the goods, you put it out there to the highest bidder.
Or flex that. Hey, I'm really serious, man. That number just doubled I gave you before now.
That's crazy.
Oh man, I don't know. I hope it's all bullshit though.
I hope so too, man. Because
he's been through it.
Now everybody's looking at his fights like, so that's why he got so much fucking energy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he said he should be stripped of all his belts.
Yeah,
like, ugh, that's nasty.
That's
talk.
crazy. It's
nasty
funny.
Talk.
Once you reach the top, the only place left to go is down, man. And that's the hardest part.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Oh, one other. I forgot to put it up, but the Italy match. They beat England over there. Yeah, I just saw clips, but they beat England in penalty shots. Shouts to Italy, bro. I heard England usually don't lose a lot at the crib, so shouts to them. Shouts to them.
Yeah, man, for real. Like, this is the few times that soccer really gets, the recognition it deserves in the States, at least, because we know soccer's beloved outside of the U.S.
It's the true football.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So, yeah, shout out to Italy, man. It hurts, though, because my CFO, he is from the UK.
Okay.
So, he was upset. He was very upset.
Hey, man. So it's next year, man. That's all you can say. Hey, man. We get him next time, champ.
Yeah, man.
Man. Anything else you got on the sports end?
Well, listen. I mean, by the time this show airs, who knows? We may be crowning a champion, maybe not. I'm looking forward to the next UFC, and it sucks, man. Basketball is really about to be over, bro.
Yeah, man. This is this be the cold summers of the ESPN league where they're showing you wild baseball highlights over and over and over, and you don't care about baseball unless the Yankees are there and it's October. But it's gonna be a long drought, man. Yeah, man.
I mean, I think wives across the world have this date locked in their books. You know what I mean? Because if your husband's not a baseball fan, then literally after the finals is over, you got him.
You got him back. You got him back to at least mid-August.
Yes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of that, I think they're about to approve the Cowboys for Hard Knocks.
Oh.
So that's going to be interesting.
That will be interesting. Yeah. Dak got the big check. You know what I'm saying? Ezekiel still going to need to prove himself again for some reason. Jerry Jones going to... I just hope he have a Kanye moment, say some wild shit. Like I really do. I really do. But yeah, Hard Knocks going to be done.
Yeah, man. I can't wait to see that, man. I hope Dak's rehab is good. I hope he's taking his time because you got to earn that check now, boy.
Yeah, I heard it now. No bullshit. Like no McGregor's in the first quarter, bro. Take that ankle up. You're going back in, champ. Going back in, champ. I don't want to hear shit.
And the internet is just savage. You seen the pictures?
Ruthless.
They talked about he was doing a stanky leg. They had a picture of him after the fight at the after party with the twisted ankle.
It'd be like that, man. Internet, the internet undefeated, and they're not gonna lose this one or the next one. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. I can't wait to tune in. That's gonna be super dope. Are they doing? I remember the other year they did 2 teams at once. Are they doing 2 teams or just 1 this year?
I think they only did that because they both were in the same stadium.
Copy.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man, I'm trying to think. Any other sports I could think of before the next show coming up?
Nah, man.
Might be it, man. It might be it for me.
All right, man. That was our sports edition. We got right to it. See y'all next on the 1st.